Vanessa Pearson, filling in for Natalie Ant this morning.
And I'm Diana Shanks, and you're watching Spinnaker News.
So Diana, what can we hear about this new ASUN honor?
Well, we're going to celebrate a women's swimmer today. Even though they lost the match, this girl's performance still got her ASUN Player of the Week.
That sounds amazing. I cannot wait to hear more about that later. But first, student government seems to be starting off 2016 pretty strong. Their meeting on Monday night established 2 new initiatives for the semester. The first relates to the Linda Wing Pantry. Student government decided to add the pantry as an executive agency, meaning that all funding for the pantry will now come from the executive branch's budget. The second concerns Hodges Stadium. Last semester, students drafted a petition asking President John Delaney to renovate the stadium due to its safety hazards such as mold-covered ceilings and constant flooding. Senator Sammy Mims confirmed that the stadium will be cleaned out and resealed and recaulked. The process is expected to take about 6 to 8 months to complete. With concealed carry on college campuses becoming more of a reality across the country, members of the Student Affairs Administrators in Higher Education revealed some potential flaws. One of them is that colleges and universities should not assume that students with concealed carry permits are trained in how to use the weapon. According to a report on the Huffington Post, many state requirements to get concealed carry permits don't require basic training in the safety and proper use of firearms. The Student Affairs Administrators caution college leaders to be mindful of potential incidents of violence. Well, that's it for news. Let's head on over to sports with Diana.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Diana Shanks with your Spinnaker Sports Report. The women's basketball team lost to USC Upstate 69-54 last night. The Ospreys shot only 30% and had a 9-point deficit at halftime. The team plays next on Saturday at home against FGCU. After that, the team begins the second half of league play against Stetson. Men's head soccer coach Derek Marinatos announced that Adrian Nunez and Alexis Saborio have been signed to the team. They'll be training with the Ospreys this spring, which will allow them to get comfortable with the team's culture. Both signees are freshmen from Costa Rica. The 2015 men's soccer team had players from 9 different countries, and Marinatos has been recruiting internationally for as long as he's been with UNF. The women's swim team dropped their first match of 2016 against Tulane University. Despite this, Amy Taylor entered the program's all-time top 10 list once again. She now owns 5 of the top 10 fastest times in school history in the 1650 freestyle. Kara Maxwell broke records in both the 100 and 200 breaststroke. Amy Taylor, Taylor Schmidinger, Emily Draskovich, and Kiana Albert swam the 3rd fastest 200 freestyle relay time of the season for the Ospreys. So even though they didn't win, it certainly wasn't a failure. In fact, Amy Taylor won her 2nd Swimmer of the Week award yesterday following her performance against Tulane. Well, that's it for sports. Let's head on over back to the desk.
Be sure to be on the lookout for Spinnaker Magazine's new spring issue. The issue is expected to be released next week, so pick up the winter one while you still can.
That's really exciting, Vanessa.
I know, I cannot wait. You know what I love most about the magazines?
What do you love most about the magazines?
The covers. They're like always so professionally done. It's so amazing. I love it.
They are very nice covers. My favorite part, though, is undoubtedly Police Beat.
You're so right. They're always funny.
They're
love
hilarious.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. For more on these stories, you can check us out at unfspinnaker.com.
You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. Spinnaker also has a free app that you can now download on your smartphone.
Make sure to look for it in both the Apple and Google Play stores so you can stay up to date on everything that's going on at Spinnaker. Stay tuned for your 3-day forecast.
I'm Vanessa Pearson.
And I'm Diana Shanks. Have a great day, UNF.